My name is Roger McElrath. I have worked for BSR for 5 years on the food and beverage industry team, helping companies solve critical sustainability issues. Information and communication technologies have the potential to enhance the sustainability of food and beverage companies in a number of ways, including improving the productivity and incomes of farmers and supporting the traceability efforts of food processors and manufacturers down their supply chains. As such, the application of information and communication technologies has impacts all along the supply chains of food and beverage companies, from the farm level to retail operations. At the agricultural level, the use of information and communication technologies provides farmers with a better understanding of prices being offered for different products, and thus a greater ability to achieve the highest possible income for their crops. It also facilitates the making and receiving of payments, which improves efficiency and also leads to greater trust throughout the agricultural system. These points are particularly germane in developing and developed countries, but they are also relevant in developed countries as well, particularly in those areas that are less developed than the norm. ICT also allows farmers to directly engage with buyers and thus to bypass intermediaries, the net effect of which is often an increase in income for producers. Another potential impact of ICT on agricultural producers is its ability to encourage and support the dissemination and sharing of best practices and best practice techniques to crop management challenges. Through the utilization of information and communication technology as simple as a cell phone, farmers can establish sharing networks that allow for the transfer of knowledge and information that can greatly assist in improving their sustainability. This includes both farmers and farmer interaction, and also the transfer of information to farmers from governments and extension programs, as well as agricultural institutes. In summary, information and communication technology at the agricultural producer level can increase farmer incomes and access to buyers and markets, and access to innovative management practices, the aggregate impact of which is to improve farmers' financial stability and crop management sustainability. This in turn enhances the sustainability of food and beverage companies that rely ultimately on agricultural inputs for their long-term health and well-being. For processors and food manufacturers, information and communication technology solutions are at the forefront of solving key supply chain challenges, including the increasing demand by governments and consumers for full traceability of agricultural inputs. ICT is supporting companies' efforts to establish systems to trace inputs not only within their own operations, but also throughout the supply chain of food and beverage manufacturing companies, which includes distributors, producers, and warehousers. Timely traceability enhances the sustainability of the food industry by improving efficiency and quality and reducing the cost associated with recalling products. In addition, ICT-enabled traceability benefits the sustainability of food and beverage companies by creating more transparent supply chains. This allows companies to better understand the environmental and social conditions under which their products and/or key inputs are produced. This reduces risk and cost associated with monitoring and assessing supplier performance. Just as importantly, it also allows food and beverage companies to claim the reputational and marketplace rewards that attach to products certified as meeting sustainability standards. The final element of the impact of information and communication technology on the sustainability profile of food and beverage companies relates to its impact on consumer awareness of product social and environmental credentials. ICT will eventually allow consumers at the point of sale to have as much information about a product or a product's ingredients as a producer of the product itself. This level of transparency will encourage companies to ensure that the products they market meet acceptable social and environmental standards. As such, greater transparency will have a similar impact to government regulation, in that it will establish a minimum acceptable standard that will in turn increase the benefits to companies of applying the highest level of sustainability to their products.